Hey, guess what? Today's my birthday. It's my birthday. We gonna party like it's my birthday. So I'm a dork, yes. But yeah, no, today is June 13th. It's Friday the 13th, and I turned 37 today. So wow. And yeah, 37, whatever. It is what it is. I am just running some errands. Nothing special is happening today. Okay, guy. Might have some fun things happening over the weekend, but yeah, we'll see. But no, I thought, well, since I'm running errands and today's my birthday, maybe I'll just make a video or talk while I'm driving. Just kind of share the comings and goings. I do this a lot, make these videos, but I never actually post them to YouTube. Sometimes I feel like I will say, oh, things are going well, and then all of a sudden, it's like next day jinx. Like I did one day, I talked about, oh, things are going so well, and and then the next day my dad called saying that my mom was sick and they were taking her to the emergency room, and it's like, okay, I just said 2 days ago things are going really well, and jinx. So yeah. Yeah. But on that, with that said, oh my fucking lord, you dumbass! There is a dumbass, sorry. Weaving in and out. Guys, we're going as quick as the people in front of us are going, the slowest cars up ahead. But you got one idiot who's like weaving in and out of traffic, which I guess will lead me to my topic. So a couple weeks ago, James had surgery on his ankle. As you know, he 5 years ago, or almost 5 years ago, it'll be 5 years, on November 13th, 2020, he was hit by somebody who was drunk and high and had like a million different illegal substances in their body, and they were driving on the wrong side of the interstate when they hit James head on, and he broke both legs and had a grade 5 liver laceration. And since then, his right ankle has just been a mess. It's very difficult because, again, James is in aplastic anemia, bone marrow transplant, and bone marrow failure survivor. He's been on chemo for many years and was on steroids for many years. And steroids and chemotherapy reduce blood flow to his joints, causing his joints to kind of die out. And when you have somebody like that who doesn't have much of an ankle joint, when they break their ankle, there is nothing there for these ankle bones to fuse to. So yes, that's a big ass thing on the side of the road. It's very difficult to get his ankle to heal. He has had bone grafts 3 times now. They're always like having to switch out the hardware and try into different plates and screws and rods and whatnot. Hopefully it is getting better. What am I doing? It is getting better. Like this winter, he was skiing a lot, so we were able to ski, he was able to snowboard. So I mean, like, it's not stopping him, but it is causing him significant pain. It is getting better though, I guess, hopefully. It seems like with every year, because he has surgery like once or twice a year, it seems like with every surgery, it is getting better and healing. They just have to continue rebuilding it. But he had that surgery a couple weeks ago, and he's doing pretty well. good school year that's over now. Summer vacation, woohoo. Well, it's starting to pick up rain quite a bit, so. Yeah. But he's doing pretty well. Kids are doing great. I'm doing okay. I am proud of myself. Since the end of March, or like the third week of March, I have been doing walking workouts. I have been building back up to where now I can walk 3 miles a day, or I try to walk at minimum 3 miles a day. 2 weeks ago, I started picking up weights, and I've started just lifting Barbie weights right now, little weights. I'm only doing 8 pounds. But, you know, it's a start. Pleased of myself for starting. I'm laughing everybody on the couch, so, you know, trying not to have things be too, trying not to get really into this whole eating disorder thing. So, with this, we're trying to, like, keep up, like, we try to have pizza, like, once a week, or once, you know, every couple of weeks, you know, to realize that you can be healthy, but you can still eat pizza. I feel pretty good, like, feel like I'm doing okay mentally. It's been a long 2-3 years, man, with all this kidney stuff. But I am feeling finally a little bit better mentally, and I am feeling a little bit better physically. My body is still tight, and I still do have lots of pain, like back pain. My car wreck, 2016 car wreck. I will always have pain from that, like chronic pain, because I broke my back and dislodged ribs and parts of my back, and yeah, I walked around for 3 months before somebody finally took me seriously. So I mean, I will always deal with chronic pain. It sucks, but exercise and eating healthy and maintaining a healthy weight and doing things to increase my flexibility, increase my muscles, all of that helps. So I'm feeling good that I'm getting there again. Like I feel, ooh, there is traffic. Feeling good that I have picked it up, because I stopped working out in September of 2023 when we had the Pittsburgh the Remix, aka Jay's Brain Tumor. So I just stopped working out. I stopped eating healthy. All I did was want to sit and eat ice cream all the time, Ben and Jerry's. I would eat a pint a night. And yeah, that wasn't healthy. Are we already here? Wow. Get over. Because this person, I'm almost to where I need to go. I am going to Trader Joe's. Pick up some things. But, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm very pleased with how I kind of picked it up. I prayed about it, and I mean, I would pray, you know, please God, give me some kind of motivation to pick my life back up and pick up, you know, and I prayed for like a long time, over a year, and it just never did happen, but then finally it did. And I'm not trying to make a sermon. I know not everybody believes in God. I just hope that people are respectful, that the idea of faith is comforting to me. I'm not saying that God did it, but I'm not saying that he didn't have a hand in help finally, like, you know, maybe bringing me over. So yeah. But yeah, got everything for Deer Rose, which is what we have named our little farm. Deer Rose, as in the animal deer, DEER, ROSE, Homestead. That's our place, DeerRoseHomestead. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I've got a Facebook page. I've just been posting kind of weekly updates, things going on around the farm. Posting videos of I put potatoes in, I had seed potatoes, and then I put them in the ground, and then every week I've been taking progression pictures of the seeds, the cucumber, the potatoes, the cucumbers, the eggplant, the peppers, the potatoes, the zucchini, the tomatoes, strawberry. I've just been posting progression pictures. I do hope to make tutorials, canning tutorials, maybe crochet tutorials, things that little things that just remind me of being going when I was a little girl, going and visiting my grandma, going to their farm and visiting their house and everything. Grandma was always crocheting, she was always canning, she was always cooking. She, and that's the kind of content I want to create, animal updates, chicken updates. I was at Tractor Supply, today's Friday, June 13th, Friday, not this last month, but last Monday, I want to say the 6th maybe, the 5th, the 6th, it was that Monday, so, 10 days ago, I was at Tractor Supply, and I seen all these chicks, and I just couldn't say no. So came home with 6 chickens, 6 baby chicks. Hopefully they will be hens. But yeah, we've got some things are just, I love taking pictures of the farm. I love, I have joined on. I am a member of 2 more farmers markets, and the other day I sold strawberries to somebody who has a very famous family member. I ain't gonna say who, but if you just Google search famous actors to come out of Augusta, Kentucky, you might figure out who it is. I actually didn't even realize who I was selling strawberries to. I wasn't selling strawberries to him. No, not him. One of his family members, his mother or his sister. I honestly don't know. Somebody told me that I sold it to his mother. They're like, do you know who you just sold strawberries to? You just sold strawberries to Nina blank. And I was like, okay. I didn't know. But I don't think I sold to his mother. I think I might have sold to his sister. Because his mother's 90, and this woman didn't look 90. She looked, she was old, but she didn't look like she was in her 90s. She looked like maybe 60s, maybe 70s, So, who knows? But I know I sold it to one of them, which is quite cool. Most of the time, if I'm doing anything with anybody famous, it's somebody with the last name of Lachey, which really isn't that cool anymore. Okay, y'all. But yeah, so things are going okay. Just feeling happy to have the kids doing so well, and JD's doing pretty good, off chemo. His body is slowly rebuilding. The chemo took a very big toll on his blood counts, and took a very big toll on his blood count, and his bone marrow is very sluggish, but it is not failing. It's just slow. So it's scary because, you know, they're having to test his bone marrow often, and, you know, just making sure that it does not suddenly start, you know, like producing blast or not happening, and everything. So it's good, because last spring, you know, I'm a hot weather person. I'm a warm weather girl. I'm somebody that thrives in sunshine and everything else. Oh, perfect. And this time, last year I never did like get that rebound. I just stayed in a terrible depression for a long time, and it was beginning to feel like that was going to be the case this year. But it has rebounded. I'm pleased. The kids are doing great. I'm having it's all doing okay, and that's all I can really wish for, I guess, to be okay. I watch a YouTuber, and he says not perfect but better, and so that's kind of my mantra right now: not perfect but better. So yeah, I am at Trader Joe's. I'm where I need to be. So y'all have a good day. It's my birthday. And if you're still with me, if you're watching this and all, I talked to you guys and not listened to the radio during my drive, so that's really saying something. And so if you are being kind enough to listen, that means everything to me. So yeah, thank you. I haven't talked this long in a long time. I'm losing my voice a bit, and it's just yucky outside. Lord. Okay, well, have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic whatever. Maybe I'll share some of my older videos that I haven't really deleted them, but I do these like drive updates a lot, and then I never actually post them to YouTube. Maybe I'll post some of like the old ones and be like, okay, well, here's, you know. So yeah, I never even did tell the plumber story. Okay, well, it's crazy. Maybe I'll make a post about it. All right, bye.